Listen, Buster, I don't know the meaning of the word impossible or ill-advised.
You're looking at a man with a problem. He's Gus Hedges, Chief Executive of Globelink News, part of the crumbling empire of reclusive business mogul Sir Roysten Merchant. Join us as we step into this man's world, as we watch Gus and his team make the news.
Our mental hard discs this morning? You bet. Terrific. Remember, let nowness synergize with excellence. So go for it, compadres. Respect! My job is all about motivation. That's one of the 4 M's of management. Motivation, morale, money maximization, and mega conciseness. Oh, you'll struggle to keep up with me, my friend. Yes, indeedy. I live my whole life at this speed. What are you doing?
Well, I'm just waiting to be let in.
Just waiting? That's not an option at Globelink. Because if you're just waiting, then you're pissing valuable seconds down the fickle toilet of time. You've forgotten your swipe card, haven't you?
Well, actually,
You're fired.
What?
You heard me!
Excuse me. What are you doing, Gus?
I'm firing this woman, Helen. It's called leadership, one of the 5 L's. Everyone read my memo about the consequences of swipe card shortfall. There can be no exceptions, no matter what their job. What exactly is your job?
I'm a health and safety inspector for Westminster Council. We've received a complaint that your premises breach safety codes. If that's the case, I'll shut you down.
Meanwhile, in the Globelink newsroom, the pace is beginning to quicken.
Well, my job, my very important job, is to compose the actual text of news items. Right now I'm working on this whole General Pinochet cock-up, which was clearly caused by backbiting between Jack Straw and Robin Cook. At least that's what Mandelson's office told me.
Reporter Damien Day is also racing the clock to get his exclusive interview ready in time.
This is Leroy Jackson. He's awaiting execution in Alabama. He stabbed 4 people to death live during a daytime TV talk show on men who stab and the women who love them. Now, this piece will be controversial and sexy, like all my stuff. I suppose, being a young star reporter, I'm the kind of Michael Owen of our industry, which I guess makes me a sort of transfer target for bigger TV companies.
With the sudden collapse of so many of Sir Roysten Merchant's business ventures, including his 4 banks in Southeast Asia, his genetic patenting company, DNA R Us, and his ill-fated adventure theme park in Kosovo, there are strong rumours that Globelink News will be the next of his companies to go under. So the staff are working in a pressure cooker environment.
So far, it's a typically eventful morning. We've got a surprise health and safety inspection. Got Alistair Campbell badgering me to include his latest version of President Milling's regretful non-apology. Our editor, George, hasn't turned up, and both our newsreaders are missing.
Henry rang in. He said he'd be late.
Why?
He went to a social function last night, which went on a bit, and he got a bit tired.
I see. How tired?
Completely tired.
I've got no idea where Sally is.
Sally is at a book signing. Globelink's glamorous newsreader has gone into print.
This book's very important to me. It's called Diana, My Special Friend. I was forever meeting the princess at various charity functions, and we became really rather close. She used to call me the People's Newsreader. Who's this one for?
To Piers and Terry.
To Piers and Terry.
We're your hugest fans, Sally.
We idolise you.
Well, thank you.
So do all our friends.
That's nice.
Yes. We even have special Sally Smedley evenings where we all get together and dress up exactly like you.
Really?
Oh, yes. We copy your hair and your makeup and your dress.
Yes, actually, do you think you can move along? There's a bit of a queue. Who's it for?
John.
John.
And Jeremy.
Meanwhile, news editor George Dent has finally made it into work.
Well, it's quite an amusing story, really. You see, Every night before I go to bed, I like to go to this piece of waste ground behind where I live and just watch the badgers who live there. Anyway, last night the big male was out rummaging around and I just happened to be wearing this pair of carpet slippers I've got, which are shaped like hedgehogs. I say, I never realised hedgehogs are natural prey for badgers. Anyway, I managed to prise open his jaws in the end. Had to go back to casualty again this morning for another 6 injections. Still, there you go.
The time is now 11:20, just 40 minutes till the lunchtime bulletin, and the pressure cooker is on the simmer.
I don't think you want to be as close as that, do you?
Where the hell is Sally?
Sally's at another book signing, her 9th in 3 hours.
The thing that pleases me most, I suppose, is that I didn't employ a ghostwriter. This book is all me. I'm particularly proud of the chapter which condemns the opportunists who are exploiting the memory of Diana.
Back at Globelink News, veteran anchorman Henry Davenport has finally materialised, but he's not a happy man.
I'm going for a crap in a moment. You're welcome to film me, but I'm not doing any retakes. That's what you lot do, isn't it? In your, what do you call them again? Soapumentaries. Bloody.
Production assistant Joy Merriweather isn't too happy either.
This is the highlight of my day, logging in the overnight calls that come in from all the saddos.
My name is John Snow, and I'm ringing to protest at the use of the term joyrider.
Oh, get a life!
They are thieves, plain and simple.
I know what you lot are after. You're looking for some twat to humiliate himself, and then with a bit of snide editing, you can base the entire peep show around the pathetic bastard. Well, it won't be me, pal. Entered it again. I really must slow down.
So get it right, Globelink.
Twat.
Is there anybody there? It's Henry. It's 3 in the morning. I'm all on my own. I'm drunk, I'm old, and I've went to myself.
Dear. I didn't get that one down. I think I better play it again.
Is there anybody there?
Oh, yes, you'll have to get up early to catch me out, my crafty ponytailed little friend. I was dealing with seriously tricky customers like Macmillan and Nixon when you were just a tadpole in your daddy's shagging juice. Ciao.
It's now 1:45. The lunchtime bulletin has gone out, and staff have a brief respite from the pressure. How do they handle the stress?
Well, with me, the stress manifests itself as mysterious symptoms. You know, nausea, dizziness, tinnitus, phantom hemorrhoids, allergies to badger bites. Everyone has something. I mean, with Dave, the stress comes out as his gambling problem.
Well, I don't have a gambling problem, actually. I have an ex-gambling problem. I've quit, basically, because I've finally accepted I'm an unlucky person. Not as unlucky as George, obviously. I don't have hot bits of meteorite drop on me while I'm sunbathing in my garden.
Yes.
But the plain fact is I've not won a single bet in 20 months. I surrender.
Well, ever since the 3 unexplained fires in Sir Roysten's software factories on Teesside, things have got a bit worrying, and, well, of course you feel the stress sometimes. I mean, only a moron would never feel pressure.
I never feel pressure. I wouldn't know stress if it jumped up and down on my chest until I experienced breathing difficulties. I thrive on pressure. In fact, if I'm not experiencing enough pressure, I go out and create some. This makeover is all about pulling in viewers by looking more custy young. Well, like this.
Well,
Let's just rehearse it, shall we?
I don't know. I've never done it standing up.
Well, I haven't. Actually, Sally, I can remember an occasion when you did it standing up. Really? How come you got it on tape?
Really? Well, I'm surprised I don't remember. How long was the item? What is the matter with everyone today?
The gift of laughter. The sign of a happy workplace.
Happy birthday, dear George.
It's Tuesday morning, and it's editor George Dent's birthday.
Oh!
Bright red to scare off badgers.
This is from me.
Ah, thank you, David.
Do badgers really eat hedgehogs?
Apparently.
Well, that must hurt. It's not as though they can peel them, is it?
Oh, a lottery ticket.
I'll be totally honest with you, George. I had bought it for myself, but since I have now given up gambling, it's all yours.
Oh, Dave, a lottery ticket you no longer want, you shouldn't have. Oh, you can put that with the hotel notepaper that Sally gave you.
Yes, quite a haul.
But Chief Executive Gus Hedges has less reason to celebrate.
That was Sir Roysten's office, informing me that he's sending his son, Roy Merchant Jr., to see us with a radical new business plan. He's arriving tomorrow, which is great news.
Bloody dreadful news! I can see the horsemen of the apocalypse galloping down the corridor.
Well, this visit is bound to cause a bit of anxiety. I mean, all these rumours about Globelink's future are very unsettling for staff. Especially staff with financial problems. Like Dave.
Yeah, well, I do have a bit of debt from the ex-gambling thing, but it's really not very much. Certainly less than 5 figures.
But whatever the anxieties, the news still has to get on air. It's 10 minutes to 1, time to rehearse, and the pressure cooker is beginning to boil.
OK, Henry. And then you'll interview Tom, who'll be live outside number 10.
What's he going to say?
Oh, basically that there's been no movement in the negotiations.
But I've just said that.
Yeah, I know, but...
So his bit is completely pointless.
Henry, will you just do as we ask?
Yes, just as soon as it makes any sense.
Oh, for God's sake.
Look, I'm sorry, I'm obviously dim, but why are we bothering to interview Tom when he will simply repeat what I have said?
Yes, but he'll be repeating it live from the scene.
Why?
Because TV's a visual medium, for God's sake. If nothing's happening, you have to show it's not happening live, as it doesn't happen. Do you know nothing about this business, man?
I know a bloody sight more than you do, you pissing, f***ing, s***ing, s***ing, fuckwit!
Banter.
Damien Day is also facing a potentially explosive situation. At short notice, he's been summoned to appear before an industry watchdog, the Broadcasting Ethics Commission.
Well, Mr. Day, here we are again. No doubt you can guess why we've asked to see you.
Oh, look, if it's about that Blue Peter reunion thing, I was not trying to entrap Valerie Singleton into buying drugs. I accidentally left my camera switched on and the lens just happened to be...
not that. We've had a complaint about the way you conducted a recent interview, yet to be broadcast, from the interviewee, a Mr. Leroy Jackson, currently on death row in Alabama.
I thought this might happen. He wants the interview suppressed, doesn't he? He told me more than he meant to, and now he's got cold feet.
He told you more than he meant to because you dressed as a Catholic priest and offered to take his last confession.
He's lying.
Can you prove that?
Come on, who are you gonna believe? Me? You're a convicted murderer!
Well, I don't think we need to waste any more time with that question. Now, the committee
I can't
feels...
believe you are going to uphold a complaint from a killer, and the man stabbed 4 people...
Actually, it's not just him who's complained. We have a letter from the prison governor in Alabama. The American embassy have just sent us this fax, and we're particularly concerned with this letter.
Dreadful handwriting.
Yes, it is. But His Holiness is quite elderly.
It's Thursday morning, and Sir Roysten Merchant's son, Roy Jr., is expected at any moment, with the dreaded new business plan. But the staff do have some good news to celebrate. George Dent has won £60,000 on the midweek lottery. So George's financial future seems secure, at least.
I've never won anything before. No, I tell a lie. I once won a tin of pork luncheon meat in a raffle. I remember that because of the botulism business. But £60,000. I haven't quite decided what to do with the money. I think the important thing is not to get carried away. I might just put it all in my post office savings account. Though, obviously, with a windfall like this, it is important to remember your special friends, so I'll probably be giving quite a lot to the Badger Protection League. Cheers.
But Sally is not in a champagne mood. During a spot check of a local bookshop, she's been unable to find a single copy of Diana, My Special Friend.
I mean, your shelves are awash with your Eureka Bloody Johnson. But where the hell's mine?
Well, I'm afraid we've had to remove your book from the shelves.
What?
Well, you see, there have been rather a lot of complaints from customers.
About what?
Quite a few things, actually, but mainly the chapter where you explain how the princess told you that she'd modelled herself on you. And, of course, we do have to respond to concerns expressed by the public. And
Bugger the public! What do the public know about anything? They wear shell suits and eat processed cheese!
well, quite. In actual fact, well, this is head office's decision. I was actually rather disappointed because, well, you see, I'm actually a massive fan of yours.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. I've got a big poster of you on my wall at home.
A poster?
Just between Shirley Bassey and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Back at Globelink, a new problem has arrived.
We've just received the verdict of the Health and Safety Inspector, and it is pretty damning.
Yes. Though I'm not sure it's totally fair. I think she's allowed herself to be unduly influenced by the fact that she fell down that open lift shaft.
Still, it's not all gloom. George does have his £60,000.
Yes.
One with a ticket that was mine, but that I gave to him. Hey, George.
Yes. Thank you, David. You've helped make a lot of badgers very happy.
God, I'll be pleased to see the back of these sneaky fly-on-the-wall bastards.
Yeah. You know there's talk of them using hidden microphones.
Also bloody punchable. Especially the bald producer with the ponytail. Looks like a billiard ball with a bit of snot hanging off it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the chemist rang. Your bulk order of Viagra is ready for collection.
Right. Thanks. Any idea where they've hidden these microphones?
Well, I know there's one in this plant.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm going to have to do a certain amount of re-editing. Globelink got an official slap across the wrists. Formal warning. And obviously that letter from the Pope didn't help. Well, especially the bit where he excommunicated me. Probably get quite a bit of stick from my mum about that.
It's mid-morning and the waiting is over. Roy Merchant Jr. has arrived with the new business plan.
1,000 welcomes, and any graffiti you may see is the work of fifth columnists from rival companies.
Right. Thank you.
But there are some who do not feel like applauding.
Well, you think you know people, don't you? I mean, you like to think that if someone had a bit of luck because you gave them something and that person knew you were in financial difficulties, you'd like to think that they'd at least give you a bit of financial assistance. But no, that's when you discover that they're far more concerned about the financial needs of a bunch of omnivorous, stripy bog brushes. Well, I've had it with George Dent. He's just greedy, selfish little shit.
Oh, it's terrific to have you with us, Roy. Yes, indeedy. How is Sir Roysten? Well, I'm so fond of him. He's been like a father to me. Well, I'm sure he's been like a father to you, too. Well, not like a father. He is your father, isn't he? Let's face it. I'm sure he's been both. Both like a father and actually your father. Absolutely. Fantastic.
I'll convey your best wishes to my father.
Hello. It's the man from Brock-Aid. Been out shopping, have we? Buying them swimming pools? Gold-plated hedgehog peelers?
Look, Dave, I know you've probably been thinking I'm an ungrateful little git, but I'd like to give you this. It's a cheque for £30,000. Roughly the size of your gambling debt, isn't it? Money might as well be doing something constructive.
George.
I would have given it to you earlier, but I didn't want to embarrass you in front of the cameras like you said I did before, so I'll catch you later.
Another hour has passed. Staff are still waiting to hear what Sir Roysten's son has in store. And they may well have a while to wait, because the lift is stuck.
Won't be long now.
Oh, yes, my elite staff will have us out of here in no time. They're all hand-picked, of course. Quality is the key to management. One of the 7 Qs.
The 7 Qs, what are they?
Quality and quantity and quiet confidence. And finally, questioningness.
That's 6.
This lift's from Belgium.
Meanwhile, George is fielding another problem. Sally Smedley has been arrested in a bookshop for shouting homophobic abuse at customers.
Yes, I'm sure she is making a bit of a fuss. Liquid cosh. Right. OK, thanks for your call then, Sergeant.
It's 11:45, the lift has been fixed, and Roy Merchant Jr. has called the staff together to unveil Globelink's future.
Can I just say sorry for any stress caused by this unexpected visit? I know how scary it can be to hear that somebody's bringing news from my father. Anyway, as you all know, Sir Roysten's global business interests are undergoing a rapid rationalisation. So for Globelink News to survive, we've been forced to make certain cutbacks. And to cut to the chase, I'm afraid we will have to trim the current workforce by 72%.
What? 72%?
We have to reassure the bankers, Gus.
How the hell do we lay off 72%?
Well, hopefully a lot will go through the more painless routes, you know? People volunteering for early retirement.
Yeah, and after that?
Well, there may be enforced redundancies, yes, starting, I suppose, with the older members of staff.
So finally got what you came for, eh? Is this enough humiliation and pain for you? There's a girl crying there. Why don't you follow her home this evening? You never know, perhaps you'll get lucky and she'll slash her wrist and then everyone could watch at home as she bleeds to death live on Gorp Vision. You had a tip-off this was going to happen, didn't you? No, really. Don't shake your head at me, Billy Bob Bonds! You thought, oh, whoopee, we could film the death throes of a company. What a sexy climax that would be. Well, I've got an even better climax. And you want some?
Henry!
Give me that camera! Give me that camera! This is Henry Davenport for Globelink News.
Nice one, Henry!
I mean, I got the truth out of the man who murdered this poor woman's family, didn't I? Yeah? And that's my job, isn't it? Bloody
I
Poe.
can still see their eyes.
Who does he think he is, eh?
It's the knife.
Just some
Oh,
Pole
God.
in a frock.
Actually, this is really helping to talk to you like this, Rabbi.
Yes. There's no need to call me Rabbi. I'm a progressive.
And out at 20 seconds before that.